every time down the floor to have a chance to stay in the ball game. But now you can see the basketball smarts of Gonzaga, a team that's played together for a long time, starting to show. It's Matt Bolden, he's their other good player, the 6'5" junior, got caught for a reach around there on that one.
And he just got nailed with his second personal foul.
All right, here's the play inside. Look at the camera angle. Pargo comes right down the lane, keeps his eye on that rim, and knows he extends that arm to the reverse side. He's got a good chance for an unblocked layup, and that's exactly what happened.
Indiana getting in a danger zone here, down 19-13. With 6:15 left in the first half, they are desperate for a field goal.
Well, not a good shooting percentage, lots of turnovers. That's going to hurt your offense no matter what you do.
This is Pritchard with the right hand, pops it in.
He's trying to figure out how to get those shots off without him being blocked by the tall timber of Gonzaga. He had to go the right hand that time to do it. That's his offhand.
Day for three, short again. Good rebound by Nick Williams. Boy, he plays bigger than 6'4". This is Pritchard. Got it! And a foul.
That's how Indiana needs to play. Daniel Moore, an excellent job here. Let's watch Pritchard first. He turns to his right side and takes the right-handed hook. And now here's Moore. He got it through two Gonzaga players, and then Pritchard able to follow it up. That's why Tom Crean, even though Pritchard has 2 fouls, you got to put him in the ball game and tell him just don't foul because you're our biggest threat on the inside.
So Heitfeld picking up his second personal. Tom Pritchard with 6 points. And just like that, Indiana has scored 5 unanswered points. They're down a point. And this predominantly Hoosier crowd is on its feet here in Indianapolis. Pargo, double team. Pritchard better be careful. He just picked up his third, 35 feet from the basket.
Yeah, that's a silly foul. You're exactly right. Way, way outside. You don't want to have your big men do that. But he and Moore had a good double team. But then you see he reached in there with that hand. And the call came. Now Pritchard will have to come out for the rest of the half.
Boy, are they going to miss him. Tom Pritchard with 8 points and 5 rebounds.
He's got that look on his face. What the heck did I just do that for? Tejan Jobe comes in, but gets encouragement from the bench. He knows he made a silly play there, but it was hustling.
So Pritchard will sit the rest of the half. Pargo at the line. They just can't make a shot today. That's an offensive foul on Micah Downs. That's his first.
Good play by Micah Downs. He comes from the weak side on that rebound and beats his man. Look at that move he makes to get around Williams. And on the other side of the basket gets it, runs into Daniel Moore. And Moore goes flying. The foul on Micah Downs.
So Indiana with a chance to regain the lead. Down a point with 5:25 left in the first half. Gonzaga coach Mark Few was saying yesterday the key for his Zags today would be to match Indiana's energy and passion. That was his biggest fear, that Indiana would out-hustle his Zags. And right now you can see it's a worried Mark Few because Indiana has really put up the fight here.
Well, they have, and you can't. It's too many turnovers for Indiana. It's a bad shooting percentage day, and they're in this ball game, and that means hustle. That's how they're getting this thing done, just by the hustle. So that fear, I think, is coming true for Mark Few.
Here's another Indiana walk-on. Daniel Moore, 70% free throw shooter, knocks this game up at 19. 5:12 to play. And remember, this is a Gonzaga team that has scored at least 80 points in every game this season and winning their first 5. But they've been held to 19 first-half points. There's a steal by Moore. Look at Indiana hustle again.
And then he calls timeout right away to avoid the travel. And that is a gutsy play by the 5'11" freshman.
Well, right now, Indiana just seems to want it a little bit more.
He anticipated the pass, left his feet, and stretched that arm out there. And then as soon as he grabs the ball, signals for that timeout because he was going to get called for traveling.
Well, stick around after the games as our hoops experts break down everything that happened and bring you up to speed on the entire conference with in-depth highlights and interviews. Big Ten tonight, the finale, 10 p.m. Eastern, only on the Big Ten Network. 5:04 left in the first half. Gonzaga, Indiana tied at 19. The last time these two teams met, the 2007 NCAA tournament. Indiana won that matchup the year before. Gonzaga knocked off the Hoosiers in the NCAA tournament. And a tournament atmosphere here today, the site of the Final Four in 2010.
Full court pressure by Gonzaga. It is a stadium big enough for Final Four, but it's mostly Indiana fans. That's the only difference, that there are no Gonzaga fans here. And so that in an NCAA tournament game, there would be some here. So this is like a road game, home game for Indiana, road game for Gonzaga instead of a neutral court.
Moore penetrating, got it blocked. Jump ball, possession arrow favors the Bulldogs.
Yeah, it's tough for Moore to get that shot away, you know, with the Gonzaga player. He's so tall in there. That's why he's looked to pass the ball every other time. Here he comes over 2 7-footers. No way to get that shot away.
The problem for Gonzaga, this is a road trip that takes you from the Pacific Coast time in Spokane, Washington to Indianapolis. There aren't a lot of Zag fans that are going to be able to afford that ticket.
And they were in Orlando last Sunday night for that championship game that started at 9 o'clock. So they've been across country twice now.
Austin Day. Boy, the three-point shot not there, but there's Robert Sacre, and the 7-footer rams it home. I'm sorry, John.
Yeah, Job and Moore were trying to fight for that ball. It got loose, and Sacre had it for the easy play.
They have not had many second chance opportunities. 21-19 Gonzaga, 4 minutes left. Roth, a good shooter, but the Zags know that as well. This is Roth on the wing.
Here's a mismatch for Indiana. A little height for Williams on Pargo.
Third block by Austin Day.
But then you get help from your buddies on the weak side, and it's not a big deal.
This is Pargo. Inside, he found Sacre with a left hand, flipped it up and in. He has 6.
Nice move by Sacre, the 7-footer from Canada. 2 quick baskets in a row for him.
23-19 Gonzaga. 3:15 left first half. Indiana had trailed by 6 before coming back to tie it up. Moore almost traveled. Dumas penetrating, kick out, Nick Williams. Here comes Micah Downs. He has numbers, 3-on-2. He just outruns everybody. And a quick timeout by Tom Crean as the Zags have ripped off 6 unanswered points. And Micah Downs just went coast to coast, and nobody could stop the 6'8" senior.
Nice job by Downs. He had great control of that ball as he comes down the floor and awareness of where the defense was. He knew Williams was coming from behind. Moore was coming from the side. He's able to move that ball around. Here's a good angle. He gets around Williams and then keeps the ball away from Moore, who had to come in low, and then he gets the ball high up before the layup there. Good play by Downs.
You get a look there at Micah Downs, number 22. He spent his first year in Lawrence, Kansas with the Kansas Jayhawks. He was one of the top recruits in the country, and then came back to his home state of Washington, and he has had a terrific career at Gonzaga. 25-19, the Bulldogs lead the Hoosiers with just under 3 minutes to play in the first half.
Good timeout by Tom Crean. He's felt that slipping away, the 6 straight points. His team's played a very good first half to stay in the ball game. There's some technical things they're doing wrong, but he can't lose that momentum. He talked to us yesterday about that, and he called a quick timeout. This last 3 minutes is very important for his Indiana team.
Don't forget to get jacked up for the Big Ten, and we'll tell you more about that in a moment. Right now, Indiana once again in a danger area. Devin Dumas with a three-pointer.
Boy, they've missed so many easy ones. This time you got a 7-footer coming at you, and Dumas lets it fly and gets it.
Every time Indiana has looked like they were at a critical stage, John, they've had the answer.
They have been able to come back, and that's exactly what they need to do to keep this game close.
Nice look down low. Pargo and a goaltend. So Devin Dumas and the Indiana Hoosiers able to stay in this game with a rare three-pointer today.
Back at Lucas Oil Stadium, Gonzaga 27, Indiana 22. Look at the relaxed defense by Gonzaga. Tabor's going to come out and make the pick. Dumas comes off the pick, but Day leaves too much room between himself and the pick, and that gives Dumas time to take the shot. Let's watch here. See, Day stays back, and Dumas fakes, pulls back. Even at 7 foot, Day can't come out and block the shot. That's a big three-pointer for Dumas.
Right now, Indiana with the basketball, trailing 27-22, and another interception and a put back. Oh no, Downs didn't get it to go, and a steal by Daniel Moore. Sacre to beat. He challenges him. No call. It's Indiana ball, and Tom Crean can't believe there wasn't a foul.
Daniel Moore, I'll tell you, gotta love this guy. He's doing all he can. It's one-on-one. Look how Indiana comes up with the loose ball. Micah Downs.